Okay, Mary, I just got to do a little quick thing because I'm really busy and I don't got time to fool with your nonsense. And that makeup job of yours, I don't know if you're auditioning for a horror movie or what's up with that, but girl, go wipe your face off. You look ridiculous. You look pure damn ridiculous. But if that's where you want to look, I'm okay with it. I don't care. You ain't gonna get nobody either way. Bless your little stump heart. But listen up, hon. I'm gonna try to explain this to you because I don't know why you think that you were hanging around me when, my children that are older than you were born. But guess what? You weren't.
Oh no.
No, and you're really stupid.
I'm the one that knocked Kathy down on the step.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, Butch is over today. Martha's son, and we discussed divorcing you, but you're just not even worth the effort. And besides, we both know that you won't let go of us because you.
Wouldn't have a
I mean,
shot.
we're the best thing about you, and if you can't mention your family, us, and
She wouldn't
you,
have a life.
you wouldn't have nothing, right? He just said you wouldn't have a life. I wish you could hear him. I hope you can, because you wouldn't have a life. Because we are your life. We're the jewel, and your little princess crown that's upside down,
Here's your jewel right here.
and your caked up makeup. You must think you were the homecoming queen. You weren't, because they couldn't have you on the float with your eyes one looking one way and one looking to the other way, and
Your belly going
people,
the other way.
yeah, your belly's flopping downtown south, and they couldn't have you on no float like that. The little kids would go start raving crazy trying to figure out what they was looking at. But listen, let me get this over with, because you done got me a little, you got my blood pressure up, and that's good, because when you get old, you got to keep it going. And
Just ask
so
me.
we both appreciate you for that. But honey, you know what? One of those youngins don't even have the same mom and daddy. You forgot that a couple of them just they were mine. They didn't have to be born to us. They were still ours. So you just keep on with your little theory, and I hope you can prove what you're saying. I don't know how you can, because Lord, you don't know which end of the body the DNA is supposed to go to create one of those people. I mean, you bless your heart. You think you swallow and like watermelon seeds and spit out a watermelon later. Well, it don't work like that. And when I get time, I'll explain all that to you. When you have those little nights where you got all those hot dogs and buns in your mouth. Remember that? That was disgusting, Mary. How can your mouth be big enough to hold two hot dogs with balls? I don't get it. But that's your thing. You go ahead, make that $2. Make that $2, girl. Make it.
That cheeseburger.
Get that cheeseburger, but get that cheeseburger, baby. You get that from that girl. Don't you let her get nothing to eat. Your big ass needs it. You got to sustain them calories. But anyway, it's 3 minutes now, and I wasn't gonna give you but two, because I got things to do, and sadly enough, everything in my life is more important than you. But I just had to point that out because you're tickling me to death. We just over here laughing and laughing hard, because he's only 10 years younger than me, and he didn't know when my children were conceived. And you almost right. You think you just on do something. You can call me a whore. You can call me whatever you want. Just make sure you call me a good one, because anything I do it better than you, and I always have, always will. I am at my age now. I'm better than you, and hell, I've done scored more than James in a week than he will ever. So bless his heart, he's just out of luck. When old people can outscore him, and one of them's a female and just very proper about it. I'm not just gonna jump on the man, and the man being my husband. Um, yeah, I married Brett twice. That's probably what she was referring to. Brett and I married twice, because I used to be real good at running away, and then he'd come and get me. But that's a whole day's story, so we're not going to go into it. And then, but no, they don't all, except for the one. Now, he's not biologically connected to us, but nevertheless, he's our son. And we can tell you every second of every minute since that boy walked into our lives at 5 years old.
What are you talking about?
Little David, she thinks, I don't know what the hell she thinks, but she's wrong. I mean, you can't.
Yeah.
She just wanting to make me a whore, and that's okay. You can turn me into a bitch too, but just make sure you put queen in front of it. I'd be queen bitch, okay? Because that's my job around here. I'm pretty good at it.
He took care of the kid and his own mom didn't
I did take care of. I love him too. I loved him to. He, he's like my own. He looks like us, and I mean, he just didn't have the sense of humor the others did. But you know, he kind of balanced everybody else out. It was a nice. It was a good mix. But get it right. And Lord, you know what? If you want to take us to court, I'm excited because see, my counterclaim now, you gonna have to prove where my children come from, and you gonna have to discredit my marriages. And there's only one marriage of mine. I was married a total. Let me see how many. 4 times. I think I was married 4 times, Mary. The first time when I was 16. Now I don't want to claim that one because he was mean to me. He tried to kill me. You want to talk about abuse? Well, let me tell you about abuse. I can take a hit. I can take a hit, child.
Taking one up the ass you can't take.
Yeah, that's the one she can't take. But I'm gonna tell you something. I can take a hit, and I don't talk about him because you know he tried to kill me and all, and that's just not something I want to talk about. But now there was only the 2 others, and Brad I married twice. You know, I told you know that. You know, because I got mad at him and wanted to prove a point, divorced him in 2 months. Now, you can get a divorce in the state of Florida faster than you can actually get married. So, you know, I proved a point. You're not holding me. You don't own me. But, you know, I was wrong. And I knew I was wrong. And I went back because I loved him. You know, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know why today. But that's what happened. And that's the way it is. But get your story straight. Because you know what? You better watch what you're saying. Because if you plan on suing everybody, you're going to have a lot of free counterclaims. And I promise, I don't intend to lose. You know I don't want to lose. I want to be a winner.
My girlfriend died just like your mom.
I do everything to win it, Mary. And I do everything like it's my job, and I'm going to get fired if I don't do it right. That's how I live my life. Everything I do it to the best of my ability. So you know if I come after you in court, I'm coming after you with the best I got. And it's probably something I'm going to have to get because, hell, I never claimed to be smart. So I'll hire somebody if I have to, you know, and you're going to have to pay for it. Good luck with that. I mean, because I'll haunt the hell out of you. I'll call you like a bill collector every day. But anyhow, let me get off here because I got business to take care of. I got things to do. I can't make no more babies, you know, and I really don't have no desire to get married again, or I'd prove that point to you, too, how easy it would be. Because, you know, I can be quite charming. I can be quite charming, Mary. Unlike you with your caked up makeup looking scared. You scaring everything out there. You're scaring those poor homeless people into shitting their britches. That's what you doing. They can't even get the pants down. You're scaring them. You're scaring them bad. I mean, I'm going in the house to see if there's a news announcement. Get back in that apartment. Wash that. Yeah, you good for Halloween. That's true. But it ain't Halloween, hon. It's August, if I'm not mistaken. Next week's vacation time. Something you don't understand because, see, you have to actually work in order to receive vacation time. If you don't do anything, it's not vacation time. It's a normal day for you just sitting there waiting on someone to come and feed you. Good luck with that because, you know, if it's up to me, I would take your money right now. If you were going to get $1, I promise you I'll get on here and come up with another story to take that dollar. Because you know what? I know better places it could go. In fact, I've been thinking about that, Mary. Maybe I should take your money and give it to people who really deserve it. That's what I'm thinking. Because I'll bring the receipts and I'll show them exactly where that dollar went. And it won't be to that makeup you got on that face of yours. So let me go. I'll talk to you in a little while. Because I told you, I promise you're going to cry today. You're going to be crying today. Because I'm not in the mood for you.
Booty hole might be burning at the end.
Yeah, that's right. You're going to be burning and crying. So good luck to you, honey, because I'll be back. Don't worry.